so. Tommy Assey doesn't make me nervous. God give this man strength. Amen. Yeah, that Kelly, brother. He's bro, shit like that. That's a calm little guy, bro. That's one thing I'd like our academy to bring through. It's easier said than done. As much as I want the wavy players, if you could get that little Kelly, brother, in goal, if you could make it home to Tariq Mitchell or Kyle Walker-Peters, these guys that are not amazing, but you can have competencies when thrown in. Why can't we fire up Bellerin and make him realize he can fight for his spot? The man don't want to be here. He wants to go back to Spain, do his thing at Betis. And plus, on top of that, he's meaty. He's stagnated. Man can't take a throw in, not spot on defensively. I like Bellerin a lot. I like how he handles himself off the field. I don't think he's a bad player, but, bro, we can't maneuver with you. You're not that good going forward. You're not. For a defender, all right, cool. The modern day fullback's about going forward. How good is Bellerin going forward? Not really. How good is he 1v1 defensively? How good is he at stopping crosses? How good is he at reading runs? I have to be honest. I'm not criticizing. I just have to be honest with myself. Like, there's no firing out. Of course, I would love some of these players that look like damaged goods to get to look like something. I would love to wake up and Pepe looks like the 72 million pound player. Whether Ainsley plays in midfield or right back, he's lit. Cedric looks lit. Marie looks lit. And being a decent option. But the world don't work like that. These men are meaty. We've been here before. We've been here before. We really have been here before. He's meaty, blood. You can't talk to him, bro. Nah, Lester, I don't know if Wax is better than me or DG, but there's no better, bro. Everybody's doing their own thing. And like that, man. Shout out you, my guy, but leave it, man. Good news. Thank you for subscribing, but yeah, brazy name, but you're not going to catch me out with that. You're going to get blocked once I came on furthermore. I'll keep Ainsley until Jan, then assess then. DG, what happens if we get an injury in attack? Well, if Jesus gets injured, then the next thing come on is Eddie and Ketty. If something happens to Eddie, then you're going to have to lead on Martinelli to play through the middle. Balogun's going out on loan as he should. Something happens to Saka, know who's playing right wing. Can't have ballers as backup. Yeah, but if you're part of a collective team, you'll understand that. And City got that. We're not City. Liverpool got that. Leicester to City, but not everybody's going to play every week, bro. Obviously, Mane's cut out, but when you had Mane, Jota, Salah, Diaz, I'm probably missing out someone. Someone's going to get shagged, or even looking at them in midfield for being your Henderson, Thiago, Milner, someone's going to miss out. Make sure it's not you. You respect the manager's decisions. You give him a headache and pass. That is what it is. And if you're meant to join a competitive club that's trying to do things, you take that, you accept that to a degree, you relish that. How many of you have joined, your brethren might tell you to join a better Sunday league team and they've got a better bunch of players, more people that can fight you for spots. I look at when I used to play for Norseman, shout out Darren, the Black Pep, as I call him, we had, but 2-3 man in every position, more or less, left back and right back, where I used to play, you're fighting with 2 other guys. Make sure it's not you. There was times I missed out, not to blow my own trumpet, I didn't miss out too much. Marcel, you're my guy, but you was behind in the pecking order. You was a bit meaty going forward and that. You never had the wavy thing, But yeah, you relish it. You take that. I think Bellerin's performance is based off his perceived unwanted status. If he feels wanted, bro, we ain't got time for that, blood. I hear you. You ain't got time for that, bro. He don't want to be here. We don't want him here. Keep it moving, man. I'm not with this Disneyland Channel stuff. By all means, I'd love it, but some players shouldn't be afforded that luxury. It's done now. It's done. It's 2022. Hector Bellerin came on the scene. Brother, who knows? He come on the scene before lockdown, and this COVID thing was something. It's long now. You should be one of the best fullbacks in the league. You're not top 10 in this league. You're not. Are you the best right back at Arsenal? Couple man. Arguably, you're not even. If we was to even kind of scrutinize it, some man say Tommy Asu is a centre back, which he can play both. Let's just say he isn't one. Let's just say Ainsley isn't a right back as well. Can let's say Ben White isn't a right back. That's 3 man that could arguably say they're better than you. None of them could say none of them are fullbacks. If you might want to believe on Bellerin, then fair play. I don't think Bellerin can help us with this top 4 thing. His heart's not in it no more. There's no need to fire you up. If you don't want it, bro, that's in any walk of life. At your job, if your manager or your boss has to gas you to want to be here, he's going to fuck you off. Crazy. DG, do you think we should sign Telemans? Arsenal FC that I know might end up not signing him. I think it's high time we had a squad full of depth in players. I hope so, but I don't actually know, man. Thoughts on Patino going on loan to Blackpool? It's a good look. As I've previously said, all these little youths should be going out on loan, bro. You know, it's not adapting next season. It wasn't adapting this season. You got to remember, as much as we want these young players to develop, it takes a while, you know, to get there. And the first job for Mikel Arteta is to bloody make sure you keep your job. You know, fans are not going to care if you're blooding all these young players, but it's fifth, it's eighth, fifth again, or you're losing games, or there was periods last season he could have got sacked. You can't have everything. You know, if we want to be competitive, you know, we're probably going to work with our young players that are of a higher level. And if Patino's seeing that, you got to do the maths, bro. Like, Vieira's coming who can play as at 8. Zinchenko's coming who can play as at 8. There's a next one landing, hopefully, in Telemans. Xhaka is playing 9 times out of 10. Partey, if fit, is playing. El Nene's ahead of you. And obviously, if backs are against the wall and you've got 5 must-win games, you're going to go with El Nene over Patino, really. And anyone, all of these young youths should be going out on loan. So there's, you know, what are you going to wait for? The occasional Europa League game? Where, yeah, it will look great, but that's not enough. You know, go and play games where there's a degree of expectation. Oh, you're Arsenal midfielder, yeah, come and show us. You know, go and play, go and look back next season saying you've played 20, 30 games. That goes for him, that goes for Flores, that goes for he's left, but Amari Hutchinson, Brooke Norton Coffey. You know, again, he might think, you know what, if something happens with Ben White, I might grab a spot here. He should be looking to go on loan. I don't think right now he's technically of the level to have a sniff of Arsenal's first team, but it's a good look, really. It's a good look for all these young brothers. Mika Beref, bare of them have gone out on loan, really. So go and develop, you know. Yeah, it could be great staying, training, and being in around the first team, but you're not going to play. And as I've previously said, all these youths, they were traveling up and down the country last season in the Premier League. How many man played? That tells you where it's at this moment in time. It's a good look for him, man. Wish Charlie all the best. Hopefully, he comes back a dramatic, better player. Him, would it shock me if Miguel Aziz kicks out on loan? Kiddo Taylor Hart should be kicking out on loan. I hope the one benefit is the younger players or players that didn't get many minutes because you last season you had Flores, Amari, Mika Beref, all of these guys. They players that are not necessarily ready for 23's level. They could go there and learn and be out of their comfort zone. Same way with these lot. I know I personally would have loved Patino to go Holland on loan or something, but you know, if Blackpool have said the right things for him and to him and made him and his advisors and family feel that this is the place to be, then it is what it is, people. Hopefully we get a little decent loan fee and it keeps it moving. But yeah, man, shout out Patino on loan.